Hi, today I'm going to make Michigan lily. Very easy to make and very pretty. Materials required are crepe paper in yellow, brown, off-white, green and orange, a thick wire, some thin wires, crayons in green, yellow and orange, tissue paper, this is brown acrylic paint and green floral tape. All the measurements are in centimeter. This is the stencil for the anther. This is 0.75 by 1.25. Cut 6 pieces. This is of the petal. This is 11 by 2.5 and the stem is 1.5 by 0.75. Cut 6 pieces. This is for the bud. This is 8 by 2.5. Cut 3 pieces per bud. And this is for the leaf. This is 9.75 by 2.25. Cut as many as you like. Now take a piece of thin wire, and I've also cut a strip from the yellow paper, slightly white strip. So just stretch it. Apply glue on this. And wind it on the wire. Covering about 7 to 8 centimeters of the wire, like so. After this is dried a bit, take the orange colored crayon and just color the top half a centimeter or 1 centimeter of the wire. Like this. Cut a small piece of the thin wire about 6.5 centimeters long. Now I've cut another strip from the off-white cream colored paper, so just stretch that. Apply glue on this. And wind it on this wire. Like so. Then take the piece for the anther, stretch it a bit, apply glue, put the wire in the center like so and just fold it over. Like this. After it has dried, just snip off the corners. So it looks like this. So make 6 of these in the same way. Now take a petal and with a yellow crayon just color about 3/4 of the petal. Then take the brown acrylic paint and just put dots in any way you like. Leaving the top area like this. So I'll let it dry. After it has dried, just curl it and then just fold it over like this on itself and hold it for a few seconds like so. So you get a curled petal like this. Now just cut a little bit from the green floral tape, stretch it. Now take all these stamens together, put them at the same height. Now hold this wire slightly higher than the stamen and then take the tape, just wind it around it, securing it. Like this. Open out the stamen, just forming a kind of a circle. And this would come outwards. Like this. Now cut another small piece from the tape. Basically the length of the stem of the flower and buds should be around 22 centimeters. So I'm just attaching another wire to get that length. Like this. Now cut half of the tissue paper strip like so, fold it, apply glue, and then just wind it on this wire tightly. So now just take a one petal, apply glue, and stick it on this green spot. So and now I'll stick the other three petals in between these. So this is how the flower would look. Now just take some green tape. And I'll wind it from the base of the flower till the end of the wire. like this. So this is how it looks. Now what I'm going to do is just apply some glue on one petal tip. And just curl it over, because this paper will not stay curled like this. So you have to help it a bit and just stick it on the stem like this. And do the same with the, let's say, one petal opposite to this. Like so. Now I'll stick the rest of the petals either over them, over these two, or below them in the same way. So this is how the flower would look, and this is how I have stuck the petals. Now just bend the stem, starting from here, giving slight curve. So you have a flower like this. For the bud, I have already made a long piece of wire like this, the same way as I did for the flower. Now take the strip of tissue paper, fold it in half, half again, apply glue, take the wire and bind this. So bind it like this first and then take the paper up. So it forms a point. And then downwards, covering about 6 centimeters of the wire. Like so. And then leaving about 1 centimeter from the base, 1.5, just press this point. So it will shape like this. To make the bud, take the piece and just draw a line with a green crayon in the center of the bud. Like this. Now just flip it over and apply glue in the center on top of that line, a thin line of glue. Just fold it and let it stick. Like I've done with these. So you will get this ridge on the top. So now just apply glue. While that is drying, I'll stick these. Put this in the center. And stick it. I'll stick this here. So first just open it, take the yellow crayon and just color the sides a bit. Like so. And now take some tissue paper, strip which I've already cut in half, fold it, unwind it from this base of the bud till the end of the wire, like so. So cut a long piece from the green floral tip, stretch it and wind it, covering slightly the base of the bud. And then the whole wire, like this. Now just bend the bud at the base, bend the wire, and this is how it will look. Now take a thick wire for the stem and a long piece of tissue paper, fold it in half twice. Now I'm going to cover the wire with this. So just apply glue on this and wind it on the wire. Now take a leaf and just score lines on it. Like this. So I've made about 3/4 of the leaves like this. Now take a long piece of the tape and stretch it. So take the thick wire and you take these flowers and just wind the tape, putting them one by one. So you can put the buds also. Like this. So I'll attach all of them in the same manner. After attaching all these, the flowers and the buds, so I'll just attach the leaves one after the other from the same spot. Like this. And this is how it's going to look after it's finished. Very pretty and very easy to make.